All right, friends. So now that we've watched that video, we're going to review some of the rules that we will follow to determine whether a sentence is capitalized correctly and if the word in a sentence needs to be capitalized or does not need to be capitalized. So let's look at some of these rules. So when I think about what needs a capital letter, I need to be able to have a set of rules that helps me know if I should or if I shouldn't capitalize a letter. Some of those rules are we always capitalize the beginning of a sentence, right? We capitalize the name of people like Tim and Jan, Kelly and Malik and Lorenzo. We always capitalize the name of people. We capitalize the names of places, cities, and countries. So, like Disneyland, McDonald's, Target, Houston, Texas, the United States of America, Canada, all of those things we capitalize. We capitalize the name of stores, restaurants, and companies. Again, like Target, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Walmart, right? We capitalize the titles of movies, capitalize the titles of books, the days of the week, months of the year, holidays, and the word I. I is always capitalized in a sentence, even if it's in the middle of the sentence or at the beginning. I is always capitalized. Okay, so let's review some of these rules and how we will choose to identify if a word needs to be capitalized. So, rule number one that we see is we capitalize the first word of every sentence. So let's look at this word here. It says, the sheep escaped from the trailer. So if I needed to capitalize the first word of the sentence, what letter needs to be capitalized? If you said this T, you are right. So the sheep escaped from the trailer. Now, do I have to capitalize the word sheep? No, it is an animal, and I don't have to capitalize the name of animals unless I am saying the exact scientific name of an animal. Okay? Escaped from the trailer. Those are not important enough words to capitalize. So remember, rule number one is to capitalize the first word of every sentence that you write or that you see. Let's look at rule number two. Always capitalize the pronoun I. So the sentence says, I am counting sheep to fall asleep. So what word needs to be capitalized? I. I am counting sheep to fall asleep. Okay? Or my friend and I are eating lunch. Do I have to capitalize the word friend? No, unless I said their name. If I said, Danny and I are eating lunch, then I would capitalize the word Danny, right? If it was somebody's specific name, I would capitalize it. But the only word in the sentence that needs to be capitalized is the letter I, because it is the pronoun I. And we make sure that the first letter of the sentence, my, is capitalized. Rule number three, capitalize people's names or titles. So Abraham Lincoln was the president. So this is somebody's name and it's the beginning of my sentence. So I need to make sure I capitalize Abraham, but also Lincoln because it is their last name. So it is a part of their full name. Abraham Lincoln was the president. Now, I don't have to capitalize the word president because it's at the end of the sentence. But if president became before Abraham Lincoln, if it said President Abraham Lincoln, then I would capitalize the word president. But since it's at the end and not connected to its name, I do not need to capitalize it. He had a checkup with Dr. Kitty Cat. So I have to make sure that I capitalize the title and the name of the doctor. So I have to capitalize Dr. Kit E. Cat because it's the full name. And this is the title of doctor. So I make sure I capitalize doctor as well. Rule number 4, capitalize the names of cities, states, countries, and continents. The continent we live on is North America. So I would capitalize North America because that is the continent that we live on. I would also say the girl is holding the flag from France. I got to make sure that I capitalize France because that is a country, right? If I said I live in Houston, then I would capitalize Houston, right? The letter H in Houston. If I said I am from Texas, I would also capitalize the letter T for Texas. Okay, so we always capitalize the names of cities, states, countries, and continents. I also capitalize the name of places. My family is going to eat at Chuck E. Cheese. What do I need to capitalize? The name Chuck E. Cheese, because that's the name of a specific place. Now, if I said my family is going to eat at a restaurant, I don't have to capitalize restaurant because I'm not giving a specific name to the place. But if it's a specific name, then I will, it's a proper noun, then I will capitalize it. My mom went to Target to buy toothpaste. So I need to capitalize the T in Target because that is a proper noun. It's the name of a specific place. Rule number 6, capitalize the names of institutions and governments. Okay, so who is the president of the parent-teacher organization? So I would capitalize parent-teacher organization because that's the name of a group. Okay, Mrs. Conway went to Providence College. I must capitalize Providence College because that's the name of her college. That's the name of a specific place. Okay? So, capitalize the special events, holidays, and days of the weeks. So, the kids dress up for Halloween, capital H for Halloween because it's a holiday. Okay? Mom had an appointment on Monday, June 3rd, 2012. I've got to capitalize the day of the week and the month in order to be successful in my capitalization. Okay? So, we got one more rule, I think. We have a few more rules. Capitalize the name of race and nationalities. The English queen sat on her throne. English is a nationality, so I must capitalize it. The Italians are known for their pasta. Italian is also a nationality, so I must capitalize the I in Italians. I must capitalize the name of religions. St. Anthony's of Balboa is a church in Dudley. So St. Anthony's of Balboa is a church in Dudley. I would have to capitalize the name of that institution. Capitalize the brand names of products. Zachary's favorite kinds of food or cookies are Oreos. Oreos are a specific product, so it must be capitalized. Zachary's favorite kind of cookies are Oreos. So I capitalize that O. I don't have to capitalize cookies because that's not a specific product name. Her parents bought a General Electric washing machine. General Electric is the name of the washing machine, so I must capitalize that. I need to capitalize the names, all of the main words and titles of books, movies, and stories. So Andrew Clement is the author of the book Frindle. Frindle is the name of the book, so I must capitalize that in the title. Taylor Swift sings the song We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together Again. So what important main words do I need to capitalize? We are never ever getting back together again. Some of the unimportant words would be like of, a, the, is. Those kinds of words don't need to be capitalized. So if you see that in the name of a title, you will not have to capitalize those words. Okay? So as a review, here are your rules for using capital letters, and here are some examples of those rules. So you're going to get some practice in your Google form, and you're going to tell me, you're going to check off what words do you think need to be capitalized. Read this sentence and tell me, is it capitalized correctly? And then read this sentence and then rewrite it with the correct capitalization. Okay? This is your independent practice. After you finish this, we're going to come back and review your exit ticket. So I'll see you in a few minutes.